getting headed out to do a little bit of camping. It has been a bit of a mess trying to get all my junk together because it's all been spread out with this move, but I think I've got everything I need for tonight as far as that goes. But we need to head to the grocery store and pick up a few things for dinner tonight, and we're gonna see if we can find some snow. Stay tuned, y'all. It is way colder out there than I am ready for right now, I feel like. I gotta get this dang old heater plugged in if I can. Haven't used the shore power on this truck in a while. Hopefully this still works. We got juice. We have power. The light is green. All right, let's plug this thing in, get her warmed up in here. I don't know if I'm even going to start a fire today. I planned on it, but man, we might just be chilling. Let's see. I'm just going to get myself warmed up. All right, well, it's a little chilly. Let me give you guys the weather report, and then I can go ahead and put my thermometer outside. This says that it's 39 degrees inside. If you guys can see that. A little bit chilly. That front window is wide open, so I'll probably close that up a little bit. We'll see. Let's try to warm her up in here. So in all truthfulness, because I don't like to I don't film videos over multiple days. Typically, I don't do shots here and then shots there and add them together to make one video. I don't like doing that stuff. It's usually what I'm doing is what you guys see. But everything before me pulling down in here was filmed over a week ago, because I filmed that intro and everything, and I got an hour and a half or so away from home, and my wife calls me up. Did you remember to take your pills with you? And I had forgotten my medications. I got to take a couple pills in the morning, a couple at night. I left them at home, so I had to turn around and I went home. By the time I got home, it was dark out, or basically dark out, so I gave up on that one. And what else? I've started filming a couple other videos. I set up some trail cams on the property, so we'll see if we catch anything with those. Because I didn't have a video for you guys last week either. It's been going on 3 weeks now. I started filming another video at the old house, but I don't want to use that because it's just trash content. Like, we got carpet put in, we got new carpet on our main floor, like, but that's not a video for you guys. So anyways, here we are. Thanks for sticking with me through all this nonsense. I've ordered some parts for the truck, so I'm going to try to drop a few videos in quick progression for you guys if that stuff shows up. So make sure you have the bell notification turned on, because you might get another video in like 2 or 3 days after this one. But anyways, it is currently 35 degrees. It feels like 24, and we have a low of 8 degrees tonight. No snow on the ground here, but it says there's a very, very, very small chance of snowstorms. And it's kind of wild because they're getting snow in like New Orleans and like northern Florida and all this stuff. And where I'm at in Nebraska, I have seen no like measurable snow that has stuck around for more than the couple hours that it snowed, and it's all blown away. So kind of a bummer, but that feels really nice on my hands. My hands are cold. I got my gloves up front. I think I have everything I need for this cold weather, but we'll see. Yeah, feels good to be out again. And would you look at that? I don't know if you guys can even see it. There, maybe. We're getting a few flurries out there. Looking at the lake back there. Yeah, it's coming down a little bit. It's really nice to see some snow falling. I didn't expect that today. Really didn't. Guess that's my reward for making it out here, right? Yeah, it's been a wild year. Just no real snow around here this year, which I'm not complaining about at all. If you guys are following along with that new house, I don't have any way to move snow. So, other than the neighbor already said that he'd come with his tractor this year when we get some snow, if we get some snow. So, I'll have to find myself something for next year, but I think I'm going to take my shoes off and sit here and watch a little bit of this weather, man. We might start a fire. We might not. I'm just happy to be here, y'all. Happy to be here. I got the Let It Snow sheets. The wife picked these up for me. I don't think I've used these on a video yet. Perfect debut, the sheets, man. Really stoked that we're getting this bit of snow. Really stoked on this. Well, it's still snowing a little bit, but I think I'm going to try to get the fire going. We don't have much light left. It's not too windy out there. It's big old snowflakes. It's been too long. I got to try to start a fire, y'all. Grab these fire starter sticks that one of you guys sent in. I've also got a nice fancy lighter. Let's try these. So these are fat wood. I do have some twigs and stuff that were laying right here. We can break them up, but let's see. These things will just start up. I almost feel like I should feather them. Come on now. It smells a bit different. Go. All right, I think we're good to go on that. That feels good. There's a little dock over there. I've been to this place before, but that's never been here. When I first found this spot, it had just been through a flood. And so a lot of the stuff was taken out of here, and it was kind of wrecked down here. Like a couple of these fire pits and stuff like this that are down here weren't here at that point. And yeah, this little dock wasn't. And in fact, I think it might be the second most popular video filmed on the channel was filmed right over here in the winter, I believe. Let's see. No, third most popular video on the channel. Grilling burgers in my truck camper on a cold, windy night, I think. 744,000 views. That video was filmed like right where that concrete pad is. And that was not here at the time. I don't feel like it's a boat ramp by any means. I guess you could use it maybe as a boat ramp if you really wanted to. Probably not, dude. That's like that's a foot drop. That's probably a 1.5 foot drop right there. It's surprising that this is in here while it's frozen. Yes, I know, y'all. I need to get my ice fishing gear. I wish I had stuff with me, but I'm nervous to go out now since the heart attack and stuff like that. Especially this first winter. Ain't gonna lie, man. I'm nervous. If I were to go through right now, it could shock my system, and maybe, like, I might not make it after that. So, even if I stay above water, the cold could shock my system so much that, you know, something bad could happen. Because I know, like, a lot of people have heart attacks while they're shoveling snow, and it's got to do with the cold weather. I don't want to keep bringing that stuff up, but it weighs heavy on the mind, y'all. But we're out here, and I've enjoyed myself. I think this might be the coldest that I've been out and screwing around by myself. So you got to take those baby steps to get your confidence back sometimes. Oh, I got too much clothes on. All right. Can't barely sit up. Take all of this off. Oh. Use a haircut. All right, well, the sun has gone down out there. It was a beautiful evening with the snow. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Was not expecting that at all, so it was nice that that came through. But let's see. Get all my junk out of my pockets. Put this under the bed. We're gonna need this toaster oven that I picked up. Get changed into my pajama pants first. All right, changed up. And so tonight in the old crap, don't break it. So tonight in the old toaster oven, so since we had this delay in video, I actually burned this thing off at home. I took it out of the box so I didn't have to carry that crap around with me. But we have Walmart's cheapest toaster oven. There we go. Got a couple of different things in there. And in that, we are going to make spam. We're going to make spam quesadillas. Quesadillas. I've got a bunch of junk in here. Let's get into this. I think everything is in here. Probably gonna need that. Maybe some silverware. Probably all we'll need. Alright. So in here we have crispy red peppers. These are opened. I've used those. I've used those plenty on a video. We've got Pringles Hot Ones Verde, Los Calientes. I don't think I've had the Pringles. These were sent in. I don't believe I've had these. I've had the hot sauce. So we'll give those a whirl. I picked up these El Paso black beans. These are like ready to cook beans. We should be able to make these work. Santa Fe style black beans. That's for breakfast. Let's see, we've got some Doritos dip, Cool Ranch jalapeno dip. This was sent in to the P.O. box. We'll use that. We've got some crispy jalaps, same as the crispy red peppers. These are open. These are from home. We're going to use some of those. And then, what else? With these, we've got some tortillas, of course. We have some hot sauce, Frostbite hot sauce. This is a clear hot sauce. We'll get into that. That's going to be a weird one. And then to make the quesadillas, we're going to be using Spam. So these are going to be hot and spicy Spam quesadillas. We'll chop this up a little bit and toss this in there and see what we can do with this. Do I have anything in the cooler here? Oh, I got some cheese. Of course we need cheese for quesadillas. So that's what we're gonna do. We've got creamy melt mozzarella. And we're gonna slap this on there. Throw that in our, sorry for the headphone users, we're gonna throw that in our toaster oven and see what we can do. Alright, how do we want to do this? I guess it doesn't really matter. We just need to get it all on there. On half of it. I'm going to go heavy on the cheese. That's for sure. We'll probably put a couple of layers of that on there. Gonna need that anyways. So these are like, you're meant to microwave these in the bag, but I think we can just drizzle some of these on there. They're obviously like a pre-cooked bean. We should be able to kind of do whatever we want with them. Sweet. Beans. So do a spoonful of beans on there. Should be good. Some crispy jalaps. Crispy red peppers. It's gonna be a big quesadilla. And then of course, the most important thing is we gotta put this Spam in there. I don't know if I've had the hot and spicy. Have I had the hot and spicy? Is that what we had on the pizza? Cheese. Oh. All right. I probably should have chopped this up first. How are we gonna get this on there? I need to like cut up pieces of spam. Don't just need a big chunk of it, but I don't know how else I'm gonna get it out of here. Yeah, that was dumb. I should have done this first. Huh? That's how we're getting our spam. Oh, there we go. I think we're probably getting plenty of that. All right, it's not too bad. Ended up better than I thought. We're definitely not going to use all of that, but it'll be all right. All right. Got dip. These beans are cooked. I'm going to try them. Those are going to be tasty. And of course we have to put more cheese on top of that. Lots more cheese. This is going to be so messy. There's going to be so much cheese in this thing. It's all right though. Let's get this thing going. Which I can't sit on here with that. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna turn this heater off. I don't want to risk popping a breaker. We've got our power here. Let's go ahead and plug that guy in there. What we got going on here? We're gonna toast because we want top and bottom. What do we want to put it at? 350. We're gonna give it a couple of minutes to preheat, and then we'll go ahead and shove this guy in there. Yes. Oh yeah, that ain't gonna like close at all. It's gonna be great. Wish I had some like butter or something that I could put on the outside of this tortilla. That would be tasty. Oh man. Guess you can call that a quesadilla. I don't know. What you think? We'll give that a few minutes. Well, that's rocking pretty good. It's looking tasty. It's been in there for a few minutes so far. I don't know how much longer we're going to give that. This thing is cycling on and off. Oh, it's turning on again. All right, let's give these things a shot. See what they're all about. So I've had this hot sauce. It's available as a hot sauce, and then I guess they've made it as a Pringles. So give this a whirl. Ooh, they smell spicy. I almost feel like that's spicier than the hot sauce. Those are tasty. We're like this close to pulling this thing out. I think that's looking pretty tasty. A little crispy. All right. Turn this thing off. See if we can get this thing out of here. Not burning everything. Those chips are spicy. I do think those chips are spicier than the sauce. Man, look at that. Oh yeah. There we go. Can't keep my cheese, dude. No, that's tasty. All right. So there we go. You can see our quesadilla. We've got a little bit of that dip. We've got some of the clear hot sauce. We're going to try that. We'll definitely give that a whirl. And we've got to try some of this Doritos dip. We're going to use some of that. We'll try that with some of the chips also, but we're going to put some of that on here. This is definitely got crisped up. Did I get a fork out? No. There we go. Spam quesadilla. Ooh. Feel like I should have brought some salsa also. That's got a big chunk of spam in there, if you can see that. That's amazingly tasty on a night like tonight. Cold night out here. And so easy. The only thing that I had to keep cold was the cheese. And you could probably find a cheese that you don't have to keep cold if you really wanted to. I'm gonna pop this open. It's got some spice to it with the peppers and everything in there. It's pretty tasty. We're just gonna probably dip this in there. Everything's kind of a mess because I can't do anything with this thing right now. It's all up in my business. Maybe we'll just get a spoon out of here. Doritos Cool Ranch. I want to eat another one, but I shouldn't. But I'm probably gonna. That's good. With the crispy peppers in there. Yeah. All right. We got to try this. So this was sent in quite a while ago to the P.O. Box. I've had this. I'd be willing to bet this has been 3 years now. But it's still good. It's not expired yet. I try to get everything before its expiration date. So I want to give this a shot. This says it adds heat, but no flavor. So if you're no flavor and no color. So if you're looking to just spice something up, this is what you use, I guess. Frostbite. I suppose. I don't want to put a ton of it on there. Just seems so weird to me. Oop, that was quite a bit of it. Oh, you can definitely taste that. It's not bad though. It's not overly spicy. I thought it was going to be hotter than I expected there. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to do some of that all over there because it needs that. And then we're going to go ahead and do a bit of that on there. Ooh. That's just a different flavor for sure. And I got into the beans in here. Would recommend. You definitely don't have to cook quesadillas in like a pan. On the oven or anything like that. Like you don't have to try to flip them and all that kind of stuff. You can bake them. Just stick them in the oven. Just fold the tortilla over, shove whatever you want in there. And Spam works great. And I really really do enjoy the crispy jalapenos and crispy peppers. I make salads with that and tuna all the time, and it adds that good bit of crunch. Instead of using croutons, using the crispy jalapenos and peppers, it's a great substitute to not have the bread. That was great. Get some of these windows closed. Dinner was good, y'all. It actually turned out a little bit better than I expected with the Spam. I do enjoy Spam, but I wasn't sure how that would taste on a quesadilla. Big old quesadilla. And it was pretty good. I would eat that again, no problem. Alright, I'm gonna get this heater turned down and I'm just gonna go ahead and get crashed out. Yeah, I have my tablet and whatnot with me, but I'm ready for bed. Yeah, just chilling. Guess I'll lock my door. I haven't seen a soul since I got here. I'm not worried about it. We'll lock her just to be safe. Alright, well, I've got that heater set to 65, so it'll probably stay like 60-ish degrees in here. This says it's 63 outside and 17.2 degrees outside and 63.9 inside. If you can see that. Where do I touch it at? There we go. I know that's kind of hard to see, but yeah. So it's pretty chilly out there, but we'll definitely be all right in here. And I'm gonna get crashed out with a full belly. I do have like I've got another blanket with me if I feel like I need it, but with the heater I shouldn't need that. I brought it with me in case I didn't have heat, which would have been pretty cold tonight. Alright. See you guys in the morning. Oh, good morning, y'all. As the heater kicks on. It is 6 degrees outside, 59 degrees in here. I have this thing set to 60, so it's about perfect. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. Whopping 6.9, 6.4. Oh man, I slept good though. It's getting light out there. There's a little frost on my windows. Not too bad though. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that closed for now because it's probably gonna be cold. Oh, coffee time. Coffee time. also got some cereal to try that one of y'all sent in. We'll give this a whirl. So it's instant bowl or something. There's milk in here. You just add cold water. So it's must be like powdered milk or something in here. We'll give it a try. And we're gonna make ourselves some coffee. But of course, only have my jet boil. I should really get a, I don't have anything like that, do I? I don't think so. I should get a little hot pot or like a little electric kettle. I think I've probably said that before. Instead of using gas with my jet boil, I could be using an electric kettle. Alright, junk everywhere. Suppose I gotta do it over here on the safe one. I don't know why I haven't thrown this away. Well, I'm satisfied with the toaster oven. It did everything we needed it to do last night. And dinner was tasty. Way too much water. Doesn't like the cold weather right out there. Anywho, we're gonna do the old Juan Valdez. This stuff is pretty decent. Not enough light down here, huh? How about that? Juan Valdez, now it's too much light, but not quite there yet. Suppose I'm probably gonna want cold milk. Or cold water. So I'm gonna grab water out of here. Gotta wait for this first. It's done enough. Don't need your water boiling to make coffee. A little bit left in there. We might leave that for now. Who knows? Might have a little bit more coffee. We'll see how long I sit here. Oh, Juan, your coffee smells good. All right, what am I doing? Where are we at? What are we doing here? It's out of our way so I can get some water. We have cold water in here. Yeah, this was sent in on a live. Add cold water and stir to create real milk. Cereal with milk powder. Doesn't exactly say what the milk powder is, but add half a cup cold water to the fill line and stir. Fill to here. So we'll try it. We'll try it. little leery on this. I like cereal and milk, right? So having like powdered milk doesn't sound amazing, but you never know. If it tastes good, it'll be something great to take on camping trips, you know. I think in this whole thing of YouTube, I may have brought milk with me one time. I think one time to have cereal and milk, I think. We'll see. Looks normal. You can definitely see maybe a little bit of powder, so to speak, in there. A little bit. Is that line right there? Is that the fill line? Yeah. Alright. It sounds weird, dude. It sounds really weird, but just looks like I put water in there. Can you guys see that? Stir. Oh yeah, there, it's coming up off the bottom a bit. That's not terrible looking. It's a little chunky, maybe. Suppose you could add a little bit more water if you want to. Try a little bit more. What do you think? I mean, ultimately, that looks like milk, right? Well, smells like normal cereal and milk. Looks like normal cereal and milk. Absolutely does not taste like cereal and milk. Not a fan of that. Thank you for sending it in, but that is... The milk tastes weird. There's no getting around the milk tasting weird. And, you know, that could be whatever water you're using. You know, I don't think this water tastes funny or smells weird. So, that's just got a really weird flavor of milk to it. Really weird flavor. Like, you can immediately tell that's not real milk. And, yeah, I don't know. It's not, you can see it on the spoon. Almost like it's not completely dissolving. I don't know if you guys can see the granules of that stuff. It's just off. It's just off. Like, it's not horrible. I could put that down if I was really hungry, but given a choice, it's not the juice. That's not a great taste. And I think it's all in the powdered milk, of course. Yeah, it's a weird... That is a weird flavor. Weird flavor. It doesn't really tell you what it is. It just says milk powder. Yeah, not great. That's going in the dumpster. Thank you for sending it in. 'Cause I don't know if I would have ever tried that on my own if I purchased it, but I can't do that. Alright, I think I've got everything. So what did I do with my stocking cap? Where did I put that, y'all? Huh. I don't know. Actually, we should see if this thing will remote start. Might as well get her warmed up. Be loud in here. So nice. You could feel the power. Coldest this thing has been in a while since I've been able to park in a garage. It's a beautiful morning, y'all. Not much sun. It's nice. Doesn't feel terrible out here. Y'all, getting out of here. It was a great night. Felt really good to get back out again. It's been far too long. Like, sometimes you don't realize how much you need something until you do it, and you know, you have that feeling. I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, it felt good to get back out, and I want to say thanks to you guys for sticking with me through all this nonsense. You know, what happened over the summer. And it's a bit of a hill, and with this move, and you know, I've been slacking on the content. I understand that. So yeah, thanks again to all you guys that are sticking with me through this. We're hopefully gonna get back to normal here very quickly. And yeah, I want to say thanks to all of the people that are supporting the channel through channel memberships. The Crazy Crew. I'll go ahead and throw your guys' names up here if I can figure out how to do that. And yeah, like I said, make sure you have the bell notification turned on, because I'm going to be doing more than just the Thursday uploads. At least I'm going to try. You're going to get a bunch of random stuff in there, especially with this house and everything. There's going to be random videos. It's not all just going to be camping. There's going to be house stuff. There's going to be random stuff. Like I said, I've got truck parts in the mail, so we'll be doing some work on some stuff like that. And yeah, I'm rambling, but gotta open that to drink it. Juan's coffee is great as usual, and I gotta get my ice fishing junk so that we can try to do some of that. Although, like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are gonna be in the 50s, so we might lose our ice here. I know a few days over freezing aren't gonna hurt it that much, but 3 days in the 50s might not do us any favors. Anyways, y'all, stay tuned for the next adventure. I'll see you in a bit.